Why do you refuse to say the name of it?
Go on.
I'm missing something here. So this week it wasn't State of Play, so we're done with State of Play. We actually had the announcement, a very low key announcement from a Snowcastle Games, developers of Earthlock, that they're releasing a new spin-off game in that universe called. I'm trying to. Now you've got me stuck. I'm like, I don't know what you're.
No,
getting at.
I just don't know how to say it, so I refuse to say it. So I find it funny that you don't want to say it.
I don't know how to say it. Ikonei Island. That's what I'm reading. It's, Ikonei.
It's not Japanese though, is it?
They're not a Japanese developer.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So basically, this is. So I want to talk a little bit about Earthlock to then give the context about this. So this is a crafting game, but Earthlock is not. Earthlock is an RPG, and it's an RPG series because the second game is due to come out hopefully this year. But Earthlock Festival of Magic was like a throwback JRPG from Snowcastle Games, who are based in Oslo, Norway, and they're heavily inspired by like PlayStation era Final Fantasy games, the Tales series, and everything. It actually gained popularity through Kickstarter and the fact that it was released as a Games of Gold title. So a lot of people picked this up. Well, they grabbed it for free as part of that promotion. And I really love Earthlock. And back on episode 2 of this show, July 2020.
July 2020. It's almost 2 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's when we talked about the fact they actually announced Earthlock 2. So they had announced a sequel. But what this game is that they announced this week is not an RPG. It is a survival crafting game. And the fact that I'm playing through Kataria Fables at the moment, I love my Harvest Moon and Stardew and everything, and then you mix that with like the Earthlock universe, which I love the style of the game and everything. It's almost like a match made in heaven for me. If you're not going to make an RPG, then you make this kind of crafting, almost life sim. They're not calling it a life sim. I don't think there's farming from what I can see. Weirdly, the Earthlock actually had farming, but anyway, whatever. So yeah, I think this game looks really cool. It's basically like you befriend wildlife. They give you abilities that you help unlock new areas in the island. And we don't know much about it, but I just wanted to call it out because it's a game that many people are probably going to talk about. I think it looks cool. I believe it says it's due for. Actually, I don't know if they said when it's coming out. So they said 2022? Because I know it's hitting PC early access first. So I don't know if the 2022 refers to the early access or the full release. But yeah, they said Earthlock 2, that was apparently 2022. So I don't know if that is still due or not.
That's what I was going to say. It seems very strange. Like, if you're a huge studio, maybe you do something like that. But it seems very strange to do that, if you're not that big. But
well, what's interesting, I actually saw a little mini trailer for Earthlock 2 when I was researching this, and they're referring to that game as a survival 3D RPG as well. So it wouldn't surprise me that they've been able to almost get this game up and running quicker. So obviously then they can get more people into the universe and hopefully then also, expand out for Earthlock 2. Because, look, I don't know what's going to be more popular. Maybe this one has a chance to blow up as a little survival crafting game that people talk about as opposed to an RPG. I don't know. So,
but not coming on the Switch. That I get maybe the way it looks, but I feel like that would be the biggest audience by far.
Possibly. I mean, the first game is on Switch, so.
Yeah, no, just like I saw your note that you said it's excluding the Switch. That just seems like from a business standpoint, if anything, I would launch on the Switch and nowhere else. Like if I was the marketing people for these guys. But okay.
Cool.
Good luck to
so that's Ikonei Island.
Oh, and then big wig news.